Okay, so I just finished doing my reviews of the three items I got. Um, and this is just a quick little, well, not really a quick little choubaka, but it's just a choubaka. Right now, I'm going to be all, uh, on my own until late tomorrow night because my parents went to my grandparents, and they only have one bedroom, and I don't like sleeping on couches because I have a bad back. And so if it's just like my mom going down, I'll go with her. But if my dad goes, I basically have to stay behind here and take care of the ducks and the cats and the big dog. They usually take the small dogs with them, but Duffy is too big, so he stays behind. Um, and so it's not like I don't want to see my grandparents. It's just that it is nice to have someone here to watch the place and just to make sure. We actually had a tornado watch for quite a bit of central Alberta last night. There was actually a couple of funnel clouds spotted near Airdrie, which is a city near Calgary, which is I don't know if it's the biggest city in Alberta, but it's definitely there's two massive ones in Alberta. There's Edmonton, which is our capital, and there's Calgary, which is uh, I don't know. I think it's actually larger than Edmonton, but it's technically a little it's a little fuzzy between Central and South America. I mean Alberta. Um, but it's where the Calgary Stampede is every year. If you've ever heard of it. Uh, Personally, I am not really into that things. I find the whole rodeo kind of barbaric. But that's just me. I'm an animal guy. Anyway, so I have now run out of stuff to review for my new items for the month. Um, but on the plus side, either on Friday or Monday, whenever I get paid, I'll make an order for my. Hopefully, all of my Glossier stuff. They actually do have everything in right now that I want. Um, Hopefully, it stays in for the next couple days. Um, there was an error keeping them from updating their Skyak Brothers stock, so that's why I kept reading out of stock for like 2 or so days um, after they got them. Sorry, I'm just playing with this guy. Um, so hopefully I can get them all in one shot. If not, I will be buying them all definitely because they are still in production, unlike the double items which are starting to drop off now. Um, Ghost Sager actually just came out in February and it's the end of June, so I don't see the first items going up for a little bit yet. Um, it's not as hot today. It doesn't feel that hot actually as it did yesterday. It's my room right now is uh, a nice warm but not too hot 25 Celsius. My bed is kind of a mess because I not only have my the boxes for the stuff I did, but I've also got my snacks for for the time being. Because one thing about whenever my parents do go away, my mom always gets me lots of snacks, lots of food, lots of snacks, lots of good stuff. Because uh, I don't eat that much. I know from the look of it, you might think, oh, that's he's lying, but no, I don't eat that much. I get by on very little food for the past few years, but the problem is, even though I am quite active, it doesn't look like I lose a lot of weight, even though I've been told I have lost a lot of weight since I got off the Seroquel, which is good. I was on Seroquel for a while, actually 10 years, just what, 10 years, and it was supposed to be an antipsychotic, but it was making me real. I didn't want to leave my room for anything. I didn't. And no, pretty much the day I got off it, like I went down incrementally, and the day I went off it, um, I started to feel a lot better. But my sleep has gone. When I was on the Seroquel, it made me very, very sleepy. I could sleep for 12 hours, literally. Sometimes I actually did that. And then when I got off it, 2 hours for the first couple days. 2 hours is all I slept, and I felt fine. Then it slowly started getting longer and longer and longer. But I've been stuck at about 6 hours for a while. But you know, it's fine. I can get on. I can get by on 6 hours sleep. Um, but yeah, I also became more social. Started talking to people more. Started coming out of my room more. Even talking with my parents. Things with my dad have really gotten better. Um, and yeah, I don't really. Whenever I go to the doctor, I still do see my psychiatrist, but you know, um, whenever the doctor, any kind of doctor, tells me, "Oh, we have to put you on pills," I always say, "No, I'm not going on any more pills. I don't like being medicated. The stuff I'm on right now is all right, but it's just for my diabetes and to keep my cholesterol down." Um, but no, I had one doctor. He's like been my doctor since I was a kid, and um, he kept telling me that, "Oh, I'm gonna put you on this medication," and every time I go on a different medication, it would pretty much just about kill me. I had one. I was seriously dehydrated because um, it wasn't because I wasn't drinking any water, but it was because it was coming out too fast and not out the preferred end. Let's just say. And then there was another one that was making me just so sick to my stomach. It had my stomach in a knot. And finally, I talked to my the one I'm trying to get as my actual doctor, and she said that oh, you don't need to go on any medication. You're fine. You're doing really good. So I don't know why I'm talking about my medical history. That's weird. Anyway, um, so when I make the purchase of my Gosei stuff, I'll um, I'll definitely do a choubaka for that. There might not be very many till then because let's face it, at doing one a day at least, I'm running out of stuff to tell you guys. I will tell you a very funny story what happened to this guy last night. I was getting ready for bed and he fell onto the floor and uh, he hit so his button was pressed down. The thing is though, I was kind of doing the T-Rex on Fang thing, and the one after T-Rex is money. So when I picked it up, it said money, and it's like I just started laughing because it just sounded so funny. I mean, every time I think about it now, it was just hilarious. Anyway, so Mr. S, thank you very much for this. I've been enjoying enjoying it, and I still can't get over the fact that this is the actual one that you held, the actual one that you were pushing onto your skin. You know, just going like, terror, taboo, that sort of thing. And also, I found your bioconnector video kind of interesting. Um, that might actually be there's a little bit of black there. I actually just noticed. I wonder if that's from it. Yeah, see, there's a little black smudge. So I wonder if that's actually from it. Um, Surprisingly, my dogs are not terrified of this. They're terrified of the double driver. They're terrified of extreme. They're not terrified of this, which is weird because this looks like it belongs in a freaking horror movie. Um, Again, for the review of this, I'm sorry I wasn't able to find my double driver. I mean my Excel driver. I was actually going to get all those ready before I actually did this, but you know things kind of got away from me. It's just about 2 o'clock right now. I kind of got started a little bit late because my parents didn't leave till freaking 12, and I had to see them off. So it's gonna be sad because they took my little Kohana baby with them. She's been very clean to me lately. Um, Peggy's been doing fine after her surgery, although apparently she has to go in for a rabies shot. She apparently didn't have that, and plus we have to find out why she's Why, she's too loose in her stool. Anyway, it's 10 minutes right now, so I have to stop this before it gets too much longer. So until next time, baka out.